Thank you for joining us on the show tonight, guys. Now, the UK tour kicks off in Glasgow tonight at Moor. Dan, is that a conscious decision to kick off the tour in Scotland?
It seems to be a bit of a tradition for us. We tend to start our shows up here, don't we?
That's a place to start.
Yeah, I don't know why that. Maybe it's just you start at the top and you work your way down. And
logistically, it works as well.
yeah. No, it's just, and it's always fun, and it feels like home to me because we've spent a lot of time in Glasgow, so it's nice to be here.
It's an intimate venue, Moor, as well, isn't it? Well,
yeah.
You guys have done all sizes of venues.
The whole tour is much smaller venues than we normally play, but we wanted to start off this album by kind of playing intimate venues and giving people this kind of live experience, which is similar to the experience of us making the album. And because this album was recorded live in a room, we felt like, what about making it feel like it's a bunch of 5 guys live in a room with a small audience and give people that experience and play the whole album.
Yeah. What experience that'll be.
Yeah, and Richard, what are the audiences like? Have you got quite crazy fans out there? Are they always quite calm? I mean,
well,
what do you normally get when you go to gigs?
There's a few up here actually who come to every show who are lovely, and they're already tweeting saying they're coming tonight. But no, it's great, and this tour's very much about that because it's down to our 5th album now, and we recorded the whole thing in 10 days as a live band, very much in the tradition of our idols like the Beatles and the Stones. Because back then they had no choice. The technology didn't exist to multi-track and layer, so they just had to get in and play. So that's what we did. So we really wanted to tour that and show people that. But we will play all the hits as well. We will do all that at the end.
Yeah, nice.
So there's always the group that are there for the hits as well. So it's good to keep them
We
happy.
would never not play them.
Talking of the album, actually, I read a review online and someone had described the album as a collection of songs that aren't afraid to pack a pop punch to rival the Beatles and Bowie and soar to Queen-like anthemic highs. So is this the best album yet then?
That's amazing. I mean, that's kind of what we were trying to do. So I'm glad that came across to somebody at least.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really we just try and do it as, we love pop music.
Yeah.
We love great pop music, but for us, the Beatles is pop music, Queen is pop music, Fleetwood Mac is pop music. It can be rocky and it can be guitar-y, but for us, pop music is all about great melodies and great strong hooks and also songs that say something and connect with people.
But those are great examples of bands that execute it in the best way.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
I mean, sophisticated and grown up, but still melodic, and that's kind of where we feel we've always aimed at. You know, that's like the goal for us.
Yeah, do you think this album has evolved a bit? It's the 5th album, it's the 2nd on your own label. Has it changed a lot since you started with that first album?
Well, it's 10 years, you know. It's 10 years and a lot of things happened in 10 years.
We've learned a lot.
Yeah.
Hopefully got a bit better.
There'll be a lot of people watching the show tonight that are in, grassroots bands, want to make it big like yourselves. You've set up your own label, 2nd album that you've released on that label. Is that an easy thing to do? Have there been fallouts or has it been quite straightforward?
It's not easy because you have to do a lot of the boring stuff yourself. But if you leave it up to someone else to do all the boring stuff, it doesn't always get done the way you want it. So it's the same for lots of people that are self-employed, who are out there, or trying to start their own businesses. And I think it's not just restricted to music. No, if you want to be in control of your own destiny, you have to put the work in. But I think it's worth it. It definitely pays off.
I think our last 2 albums very much really represent what we were intending because it was all us, right down to the artwork and the videos and everything. Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, we've read somewhere that you've said deliberately you're not a cool band. Is that true? Did you say that? And if so, why did you say that?
I think it's deliberate. It's just that we don't kind of sign up to that, whatever that means. What does that mean?
What is cool? Because everyone has their own version of it and their own idea of what it is,
unique, I suppose, is what you're aiming for more than anything.
And just make sure that you do stuff with quality,
I think it's honesty, isn't it?
Yeah, honesty, quality.
Just being who you are.
Yeah, I think my issue was with the idea that you could kind of contrive that thing of cool, and when it's not real and it's kind of faked and stuff. And I thought, well, why would you do that? Why not just be yourself? And that's our message, really, is just do whatever you want, make your own kind of music.
Well, you do it well. Yeah,
and we'll hear from you later on the show. You've recorded a couple of tracks for us. Guys, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.